Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? I have no idea where I am. I'm in northern Alberta. So if I fall down, I'm gonna roll to the Yukon, because apparently, if you've seen my TP video, the topographical map, yeah, I'm babbling. Anyway, I've tried to do this video, like, I can't tell you how many times since yesterday. It's driving me nuts. So I've decided I have to break this into two parts. It's the only way I can do it. There's way too much information that I'm trying to say, and it's just, my GoPro cuts it off, and I end up with two videos, and I don't know how to do editing, and my laptop is, it's toast, but I'm still trying to make it work. So that, and then my phone ran out of space, and it just, oh my god. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to try and get to the point here, because I'm already babbling. What am I? I'm already a minute in. Yesterday I had a great meeting with, oh my god, I forgot your names. If you've watched my videos, you know I suck at names, but I think it was Bob and Marjorie, but I'm quite certain I've totally messed that up and butchered your names, and I deeply apologize. You guys were amazing. Spent about an hour chatting away, having coffee. It was great to meet you. I also had a meeting with, meet up with Brett. Hey, I got your name right. Always wanted to call him Brett. I met up with Brett. We were talking about Krista Freeland. Now, he did a part 2 to his Krista Freeland story, and apparently we have to write to all our MPs, because the only way to get anything done is the MP has to put a motion into effect. But, excuse me, I have the window up and my throat gets all dried, and I'm going to be probably coughing a bit. Krista Freeland. I watched the second video, and then I decided to do some research on her and how she got into Canadian politics. She's a very interesting story, and I personally think she's a plant. Now, it's going to take 2 videos for me to explain all this out, so bear with me. I'm going to try and make this as simple as coherent as possible here. All right, Krista Freeland grew up in Alberta. She was born in Alberta, grew up. She went to Harvard, and then she was sent on an exchange program through Harvard to the Ukraine. She became a journalist in Europe, and she did Ukraine, and Russia, and became a journalist on economics and social development and stuff like that. Basically WEF stuff. She started meeting WEF people in not Aspen, I always screw that up, the Alps in Switzerland. See, I told you I suck at names. Okay, blah 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 blah. She ended up, the last report, before I get to Canada, the last report of her living anywhere was in New York City, where she was a managerial editor for consumer news for Routers, if I'm not mistaken. And she also did op-eds for the Globe and Mail. Justin Trudeau apparently met her in 2012 at a book signing. Not sure whether it was her book or his book, but either way, they met at a book signing, at which point Justin Trudeau invited her to run for the Liberal Party. The reason why I bring up the last known place where I can see where she lived in New York there was in 2013. There was a big scandal about her and her husband buying a house in Toronto for $1.4 million. Now, that was a pretty standard rate for housing in Toronto at the time, so upset about the money-wise, but I'd like to stay focused on the fact that she didn't have a house in Toronto prior to 2013, or not one that I can know of. I have tried to find this information. I could be wrong, but from what I can tell, she lived in New York up until 2013. And 2013 was a very big deal, pretty big year for Krista Freeland. She became a member of the WEF, finally, although she already had ties in there, but she became an actual member, not a trustee yet, a member. She decided to give up her lifelong career of journalism and join the Liberal Party and run in the Liberal, for a Liberal seat in a by-election. Justin Trudeau, prior to this, had stated that all nominations would be open and democratically run nominations, except for Krista Freeland. Krista Freeland, there was another Liberal that wanted to run in that by-election, something Innes. I can't remember her first name. We'll call her Jolie. Jolie Innes. Totally wrong. Back to Bob and Marge. Sorry, I really am sorry. Anyway, off topic. Squirrel. Okay, so Krista Freeland was given the nomination against Trudeau's own rules, and Trudeau assigned the nomination directly to Krista Freeland. Okay, now there's a lot of numbers that are about to come out in my second video here in regards to this nomination, or this by-election. So I'm going to start the second video right now. This is a two-part video. I'm sorry, I don't know how to blend them yet, so I'll be right back.